Free the Walrus!
My name's Jonathan. I play piano, bass, and the saxophone.
My name is Dakota, and I play the flute and keyboard for Free the Walrus.
My name is Scottlee, and I play the drums and piano for Free the Walrus.
Is that still a thing?
Hey, my name is Ty, and I play the saxophone.
Guess we got a bad connection.
We're a band located in North Carolina, and we've been playing for 6 or 7 years. And we've definitely seen some changes over that time.
Originally, it was just going to be me, Dakota, and Jonathan. In fact, we were going to be called Jonathan, Aloba, and the Heartbreakers. I really think we could have made it big. But then Cam and Tyler joined, and Free the Walrus was born.
A long time ago, me and my friends were driving home from high school, and we made it the name. I think it's bad.
I think the name Free the Walrus is kind of a play off the band name Cage the Elephant. I know Tyler has a longer answer than that, but I've always just felt that it's kind of funny and it sticks in your head, like the lyrics to your favorite song, or a tumor.
The pandemic has definitely created some challenges for us as a band. But I've taken these new opportunities to widen out from the performing arts into the less social art of yarn crafts. Speaking of which,
Mind if I knit for our interview?
Yeah, I think this is the first time I've really had an opportunity to find myself. Yeah, I took a trip to the UK, not in person, of course, because of Corona, but I've had some very lengthy Zoom calls with friends and family over there, as well as a couple strangers, some very lengthy calls with some strangers in the UK. But I've just really embraced the culture, and it's just opened me up to so many new musical possibilities.
I think the pandemic has definitely slowed down my productivity a bit. But in doing so, it's helped me to figure out what really matters in life, the relationship between me and my cymbals. It's really upped my creativity. In fact, I've even been considering just removing all my toms entirely and just filling my entire drum set just with cymbals.
I don't need musical creativity when I got this guy.
I think my songwriting and producing has grown quite a bit. Yeah, and I've been listening to just such a wide variety of music these days as well. You know, things like anti-folk, micro house, super ranchero.
if my musical abilities have grown at all during the pandemic, they've done so with diminishing results. I think that's why I progressed on to
Jazz!
knitting.
Muffin step, podiatry step, pigeon noises. Just really cutting edge music. So it just feels like I have so much more musical dexterity these days. So yeah. In fact, I can show you a bit of what I've been working on if you want to hear some.
I perform live puppet shows on a platform that you may have heard of. It's called YouTube. Unfortunately, when I'm not performing, I get this thing. It's not stress. It's a very common disorder among puppeteers called PPSA. That's puppet performance separation anxiety. Very common. Doctor, prescribed. It's not stress. I normally have to take multiple Xanax just to calm down.
Yeah. So of course it's not done yet.
The pandemic is definitely not the first obstacle that Free the Walrus has faced.
If I were to identify the biggest challenge, definitely German woman.
It was difficult for the band to figure out where to go next after the fifth member of the band, Tyler, geographically left the band to go to Germany to marry his true love or whatever. Where we actually went next was to Germany for the wedding, but after that, it was hard to know creatively where we'd go from there.
Yeah, I think these changes, they've really pushed us out of our comfort zone. And it's made us write music that's more mature, more complex. And I think we've become more mature and more complex as well, as people. Well, at least some of us. And of course, Tyler leaving was a really big event, really affected us. But it's just good to know that he's resting now. Yeah, that's good. I mean, he's not dead. Sorry, he's not dead. Just, time difference. He probably just got back from work now, so he's probably, resting, hopefully.
While knitting, it's important to know how many stitches you got on your needle, and also what row you're on. This is so that your tie doesn't become a scarf or your scarf a blanket. Similarly with music, you need to know what measure you're on and what song you're playing. Therein lies two problems that Free the Walrus has.
Ultimately, I think Free the Walrus will be remembered for our unique style.
For Jonathan's long solos. For Scottlee's many cymbals. For Tyler's big nose. For my shoeless, stinky feet. And Cameron's offensive stories.
I think Free the Walrus will be remembered for making really, really good music because everyone else makes bad music. Hey, he said it, not me.
I think a lot of people start bands and fret about things like, will people like our music, or, is our stage presence good? How is our stage presence? Or things like, is our music even any good at all? And Free the Walrus, we never worried about those things. I mean, sometimes we would, but mostly we're just trying to have fun. And so I think that's what makes it all so special.
We done here?